banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd. A mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. We stay the State Paul again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the ball's ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Brown wants to pass. Left side is Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
A lot of ground to chunk here on second down. On the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On the ground, it's Bishop. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Takes a handoff. It's Cobb. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Might as well run him again. Taken down.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
He'll try to do it himself. Looking for his man in the middle. Goes high to pull it in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. And so a huge gain is negated by an illegal forward pass. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Brown will throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the gameplay. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just feeds the running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Brown wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He takes it in. Touchdown ball.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes. Plucks the football out of the air. He's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A stopping Cole maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Tigers are in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and long here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Brown will throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Rush is on, and he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
The corners are walked up tight. With the catch, it's Cobb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So here is the Tennessee offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the run, it's Bishop. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Vols want to move quickly.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Quarterback changing the play. They give it back to him. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll test the right side. Knocked down immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They booted away on fourth down. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finds a crease, it's Pop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They give it to him again. All over him immediately.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Brown will throw it. Fires left. Fires it incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Punt is in the air. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Cobb. He's got enough. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd. A mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Aubie is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Aubie, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Volunteers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it. And the ball is free on the pitch. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Brown wants to pass. Rolls right. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Grab behind the line. It's Staley.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll move the wide receiver. On the move, it's Bishop. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to squeak through the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Enough to move the chains. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Touchdown Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football. football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Using his legs, it's Bishop. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Making the adjustment. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Quarterback keeps it. Turning it on. Inside the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Defense right there to stop him in his